Hello. Today is Sunday, May 21st, 2023. Thank you for showing up. I realize from my observations that so many of us are still stuck in that fear energy. We all know its varying degrees and what it feels like, but I am still going to give the dictionary's version of its meaning. Being afraid, or an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, painful, or a threat. A state marked by emotion. As human beings, we are taught to be fearful in every way possible. Some are taught fear at home if we act up. Some are taught fear at institutions if we act out. We are taught fear in our holy places if we don't act right. And we are stuck in fear if we don't act at all. Incidents, traumas, phobias, and incorrect or antiquated teachings can have long lasting effects that can cause fear, dread, anxiety, terror, panic, trepidation, and worry. We are taught fear when we love, when we worship, when we speak our truth, instead of teaching and learning strength in our words and actions. We are taught to fear a God we are all told is loving and forgiving. Are we to fear love? And if so, why fear something that is taught to us as vengeful and yet is supposed to be loving and merciful? Do you know what it is? Fear sells and it controls and it turns into philophobia for some of us, which is a fear of love. So, what does or can love do that fear does not? Love frees us from everything. Fear does not. Fear holds us in confinement. Conditioning, programming, power, and control are taught to us. We come into this life with no knowledge of anything that concerns fear until we start being trained and shown, and it becomes ingrained in our psyche. Rebuild or restore your foundation, which was built on fear and dogma, breaking your illusion of fear based concepts on your own through challenges, curiosity, and self inquiry. Get to know your truth. What is truth? It is now. It is at the current moment. This now, anything on either side of now, is memory, which is past, or assumption, which is future. Those dogmatic memories hold us hostage from moving ahead, and those assumptions keep us from exploring, all because of fear. But what is now is what matters. Reflect, feel, and look at your moment right now and allow your feelings to let you be guided to answers if you are living in your truth. Are you living in it? Thinking it? Speaking it? Being it? Doing it? I suggest a lot of things when I talk in my videos, but I also know that no one likes to be told what to do. So I am suggesting that you tell yourself what needs to be done based on right now, this moment, and act. Doing this and other positive feel good practices, you are reminding yourself of the lessons, experiences, and those feelings that will come up during any of those moments when recalling and reflecting. Then ask yourself, why am I doubting my wise counsel or my inner voice, which is trying hard to give me advice from my heart? Fear of growing, speaking your mind, looking at other possibilities, and learning from them keeps you from knowing what love can be. Fear is crippling and limiting. Face the challenges that may be limiting you and watch over time or for a span of a moment and see how your life will change. Sunday's affirmation will be: fear no longer holds me hostage because I am love. I am giving love. I am receiving love. I am being loved. I believe in love. I am love. I am in love. I love. I am, therefore, I am love. I will leave you with this. Danger is very real, and fear is a choice. Fear is not real, meaning that it is not physically tangible or made of anything material. Fear is a thought process. Making behavioral and thought changes is key. We as human beings tell ourselves worrisome stories every chance we get in our heads. But once these reasons are identified and successfully addressed, anyone can change their life experience, realizing they do not need to fear who they are and are becoming. Fear itself is imagined only, but does cause real physiological, psychological, and emotional consequences due to the triggered stress response and how stress responses affect the body and mind. So let's not make that a real reality in our lives. What have you learned? What have you become because of it, not despite of it? If you are living in your truth, then that truth will lead you to answers and a whole new lifestyle, mindset, and outlook on everything around you, letting you become aware you are love. Do not fear going deep within to find and bring forth your greatness. Be fearless. You are capable. Let's start now. Peace, hugs, and love.